Hello and welcome. Today, I will be doing something that the likes of Jose Mourinho, Ole Solskjaer, Erik ten Hag, Ruben Amorim, many others have all failed to do, okay? Today, I will be saving Manchester United, okay? And how am I going to do this, you might ask? How is this child going to save Manchester United? Well, I have something they didn't. And ladies and gentlemen, let me share that with you. I have Open AI, okay? Listen, man may not have the answers, but AI will, okay? As we all know, Manchester United have been playing nothing but haram ball all season, okay? And I'm gonna fix that, okay? From one United fan to another, okay? We're gonna fix this club. So here is my manager. His name is AI, artificial first name, last name intelligence. As you can see, I have the current Manchester United squad here, and that includes transfers that they've made in this past summer. I have updated all of the squads in the entire Premier League to have their exact transfers that are done in the real world, okay? Can't wait till FC 26 comes out, because then I don't have to do this, but I've updated it manually. While Manchester United have made a couple very good signings this summer, I don't think they've made enough. So, I have £175 million to spend here to improve the squad even more. I will be making 5 signings and asking AI what else I should change to make this club a top team. And on top of all that, just to make things more interesting, I've dropped us into the Champions League. First off, we're going to ask AI the real hitting truth question. Jesus Christ, I'm not reading that essay, bruv. Let's just summarize. Inconsistent squad, ownership, recruitment problems, managerial instability, and pressure and legacy. That's not going to be changed. That's fixed already. So all I have to do is recruit properly and get a consistent squad in here. Ownership, we don't got to worry about that today. I've got enough money anyways. Alright, how do we win the Premier League? Formation 4-2-3-1. Modernized. Okay, well, they've got the lineup all wrong here. We don't have Anthony, Nacho, Holland, or Rashford, but I think we've upgraded. I think we've upgraded from there. Midfield might need to be improved. Back line might need to be improved. Goalkeeper already gone. Build up possession. Shaw tucks in next to Casemiro, creating a 3-2 shape. What the hell? Okay, so they've gone in depth here. They've gone real in depth. Okay, we're gonna searching the web, YouTube, Reddit, and who the heck is that? Jesus Christ. Diego Costa. Okay. João Neves or Bruno Guimaraes. Okay. Giorgio Scalvini or Jared Braithwaite. Mikel Olise are similar. Well, we already signed a right winger. Alternative striker. We already signed another striker. Alright, hopefully a defensive midfielder. Hopefully. Maybe. Caicedo, there's no chance we're getting Caicedo. We don't have the money for that. A younger DM hasn't made a super high value yet. Okay, so we're going to take that as Baleba, basically. And a reliable left center half. But we already signed, or you already want me to sign one of those. So based off what the AI has told me, we're getting Diogo Costa from Porto. We're getting Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. We're going to sign either Scalvini or Braithwaite. And then we're going to sign, who did they say? And then we're going to sign Baleba. Okay, that 5th spot is going to be decided on by me as to who we're going to sign. It also has a lot to do with how much money we actually have left, because we're probably going to be bankrupt by the end of those signings. I've got the 5 players shortlisted and ready to sign. Alright, let's get through them. I'm not sure how far I'm going to make it in, because these 2 are going to cost me, like, my entire retirement. Wish me luck, Santa. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I've run into a slight problem. I've gone through and negotiated all 3 of these, and I'm ready to sign them. However, Bruno Guimaraes is not up for sale. I can't even put in an offer for this dunny. So, that is a rough place to be in, because the other player they wanted me to sign would have been João Neves, and I know he's going to cost me all of my entire college tuition. So I'm not sure how I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's no way in hell we can afford him. So, hear me out, okay? For this spot in the midfield, I'm thinking we're going to give it to Kobbie Mainoo, okay? Hear me out. I think he's worthy. I think he deserves a shout in that midfield. It's going to be Mainoo, Baleba, Fernandes, okay? I think that's a balanced three in the midfield that can actually achieve something in the Premier League this season. They all have high potential, and I think, or not all of them, Bruno's kind of ancient, you know, but I think the other two will develop well as the season goes along. So instead, I've decided with the two last signings, I'm going to go for a left back and a right back. Alright, and the two fullbacks who I have found who I think can make a big impact on this squad are going to be Jed Spence from Tottenham and Anthony Robertson from Fulham. Okay, this is the second time somebody has asked me for Ugarte, and I'm starting to think maybe I just drop him here, because I'm not going to need him. I'll pay 10 mil in Ugarte. There we go. What we get? What's the rating? Give me some. Yeah, A rating. Welcome in, Scalavini. Let's see it. What's the rating? Give me an A. Yes, baby! Another A, let's go. Baleba joined the club. Who's in? What's the rating? Hey, get in! We're 3 for 3. Open up the doors. What's the rating? 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Come on, give me that Wendy's rating. A C! Oh my days! Oh, that's terrible. It's probably because we have so many right backs. Why? We walked in the doors. Okay. Swap deal with Ugarte. It's probably going to be a bad rating just because there's no left back in the system still. A B, we'll take it. We'll take that. A B isn't bad. Alright, everybody, and let's look at the new Manchester United squad. We have got Daddy Longlegs up front. We've got Bruno, the captain, in the midfield there. Cunha out left and Mbeumo out wide. Mainoo and Baleba as the double pivot. We've got Scalvini and we've got De Ligt as the twin towers in the back. We've got Spence on one flank. We've got Anthony Robinson, the best left back last season, down the wing. And now we're going to check out the tactics, alright? So the breakdown that the AI gave me, let me recheck that. Alright, so this is how I've set them up to play. We're going to be very quick out the back. We're going to have our two center halves split wide. We're going to have Baleba drop into he's going to be dropping into that central role. And I'm going to have Robinson out wide, Spence on the other wide flank. Mbeumo and Cunha both attacking into the box more. Fernandes controlling the attack. Mainoo, you know what I mean, delivering play throughout. And Benjamin Sesko is the target man inside the box. Alright, now we're just simulating all the way through to the preseason tournament. At which point, we're going to see how those turn out and then sim the season. Cinema. Look at that. Undefeated going into the season. What is this? Community Shield? Now we sim the season! Alright, we're at the halfway point. We've reached January. And here we can see Costa has gone up to an 87. Dramatic raise. De Ligt up to an 85. Spence up to an 80. Robinson to an 84. Baleba 82. Mainoo 80. Scalvini 79. Could have been better. I think I messed things up and he wasn't starting for some reason for a while. But I changed things and now he's been starting since. Mbeumo 84. Sesko's up to an 83. Some of the guys on the bench you can see they grew as well. If you like videos like this and you're excited to see how Man United finish the season, make sure you hit subscribe. Alright guys, I've simmed the whole season and we're going to check out first top goal scorer, okay? I want to see who's the top goal scorer in the club, you know what I mean? Top goal scorer in the Prem. Nicholas Fulkrug, that is absurd. A West Ham striker's top goal scorer. Where are we? Oh my gosh, Bruno with 15. Jeez, bro. Benjamin Sesko with 14. Okay. When was the last time United had a striker scoring over 10 goals a season? It's been a minute. Let's check out their actual all-competition goals, because We don't know how many games he actually played. Alright, Benjamin Sesko, 60 appearances this season, 32 goals and 4 assists. That's pretty good, if I say so myself. Xerxes with 5 appearances. 5 appearances? Sesko probably played about 200,000 minutes or something, bro. How are you having 5 appearances? And Mbumo, 59 appearances, 17 goals, 8 assists. A little underwhelming for 60 appearances, if we're being honest. Ahmad, 47 appearances, 3 goals and 4 assists. That is dreadful, I'm not going to lie to you. That is poor. Cunha, 20 goals, 9 assists, 60 appearances. Similar to Mbumo. Not bad, though. And let's look at Bruno. 21 goals, 17 assists, 60 appearances, okay? I'm not going to lie, some of these guys could have scored a bit more for how many appearances they had. But for having that many goals in a season, I'm not going to complain. 5 for Mino, 3 for Baleba, 1 for Jed Spence, none for Scalavini, 2 for Delict, 1 for Jedi. Everton in 13th, Brighton 12th. Okay, we're top half of the table now. We're top half. Spurs in 10th. They still suck. Aston Villa, Fulham. 7th place, not great. Tied on points with 8th place as well. So not in Europe. We finished outside a European spot. Higher than Ten Hag, something. Higher than Amorim, that's something. But it's not good enough just yet. You know, if there was another season, we could probably see this progress. Let's see if we won any other trophy. Carabao Cup, no trophy. Barcelona versus Madrid in the final. That's crazy. Where did we go out? Okay, I think I've glitched the game. It has the Europa League banner, but the Champions League background. Whatever. See the... Okay, there we go. We went out to Milan in the round of 16. Not great in the Champions League. FA Cup last chance. And we won a trophy. 4-1 in the final. Sheffield made it to the final. How have Sheffield made it to the final? What the heck? Alright, so we got 1 trophy, finished 7th. Didn't have a top goal scorer. And let's look at the squad's growth. Let's look at what the squad's growth is looking like. I think it's very good. Benjamin Sesko up to an 85. Cunha 84 and Mbumo 84. Those guys are like middle-aged. They're not going to grow that much. Jed Spence is up to an 81. Our midfield double pivot is up to an 83 and an 82. Very, very nice. Backline, Sclavini started growing this half of the season. He's up to an 81. Delict at an 85. I think that's around his cap as well. Our goalkeeper, you can't ask more from. 89 rated. He's been phenomenal all season. Pretty productive. I think AI has definitely, without a doubt, improved Manchester United. I think we have to give thanks now. Oh my gosh. It's laughing at me. So yeah, I was not actually going to give thanks. I was actually going to drill the AI and ask them why they failed me. But the AI has responded. That's actually very Man United right now. We have jokes now, do we? We have jokes. It's funny, huh? It isn't a total disaster. You got a trophy. That's something. Arsenal, Spurs, and even bigger teams haven't managed that lately. You know what? You got to give it up for AI. If anything, you know what? They might be kind of funny. They might be kind of funny. Look at that. Now I'm just gonna drill it into asking for forgiveness, basically.
You failed. Consider yourself sacked. Alright.
I've sacked the AI, okay? I don't think they're good enough. I don't think they have what it takes. And I think we need to find a better AI to give this a try again, alright? Brutal but fair. Consider the sack accepted. I'm sorry I didn't deliver the one-season miracle you wanted. Quick parting shot. 3 immediate things you can do to salvage next season. No fluff. Alright, so he wants to tell me I was wrong when he was the one who was wrong. Now that he's been sacked, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see me do something like this again, make sure you comment down below and let me know which teams you want to see. I will see all you guys in the next video. It's been real. Adios. I was a Chelsea fan the whole time.